Well, today I am doing a get ready with me video. This is the second time I've recorded this. The first time, the lighting was very bad, and yeah, it didn't come out right. So anyways, let's try this again. So I am featuring today is the Lancome foundation, and I think this is pronounced Tintidle. I don't know, but there it is there. And I'm in the color 340 Bisque, and it's a neutral shade. I love the selection of colors. I think they have like 35 shades to pick from. So it's a really good variety of shades. So first, let me tell you what I already have on my face. I do have my primer. This is the Laura Geller Spackle in Champagne Primer. It's almost done. For underneath my eyes, to hydrate them, I have this e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. For my eyelid primer, I have the balm, put a lid on it. And then what I usually put underneath my eyes for like a pre-concealer kind of a thing, I am still using this CoverGirl Olay. This is in the old style containers. I think when this one was going to be discontinued, they thought the whole thing was going to be discontinued. So I went out running to buy backups, and I bought like 2 backups. So I have 2 left of this one. But they really only changed the packaging. Okay, let's get on with this so that the video won't be too long. I have a mirror in front of me. So I'm going to apply this with a brush because, and as you have seen in some of my other videos, I've been using the beauty type sponge for a very long time, and for like 2 years, and I discovered with this one that using the brush was perfectly fine for me. So anyways, I'm going to just pat this in. Okay, that's one coat. I'm going to put a little bit more in my scarring area, just to make sure the foundation sort of gets in there. Alright, so that is it. I really, really love this foundation. It really lasts a long time for me. I don't have to touch it up during the day. And it's a matte finish, but it has a velvety, it's matte but velvety finish, you know, kind of that thing. So anyways, there it is. Really, really enjoy it. You can see it's a little bit shiny, but it does dry very nicely, very nicely. Okay, so now moving on to my eyes. I'm going to put this NYX all over the eyelid. Alright, and then I am going to put a little bit of this MAC paint pot in Bare Study, just a little bit. I'm going to use the Sally Girl shadows that I hauled in one of my vlog videos, and I've never used those before. I got them for 69 cents. And I'll show you them here in a minute. These are the shadows. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I got quite a bit of these, and they lock into place like this. And I thought I would go with these gold brown colors. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but let's work on the transition color first. But I think these are too shimmery, so I'm going to go ahead and pull my NYC Smooth Skin use it as a transitional color, and I've hit pan on that. The brush I'm using is a Revlon brush that I got on eBay many years ago. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this color here. It's a very coppery color. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in the eyelid. Let's see. Hope it's, I don't know how pigmented these are, but we'll find out. Not bad. All right, there's that one there. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with this one here, the last color here, and put that in the crease. This is a Sonia Kashuk brush, the 116. This one here. By the way, these colors came in separate, so like they interlock, and I just kind of put this little palette together myself. So, you know, they don't particularly go together in the same palette. I just did that myself. Like the blues I put with the blues, and then the greens with the greens, and so forth. And I thought these looked good together, so I put them together. There. Okay, so that's that. And then I think what I'm going to do from the Lorac Pro palette, this one here, look at this nastiness. Anyway, the Lorac Pro palette, I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and take a Sable, this one right here, and use that on the outer corner to give it a little bit more of a definition. And I'm going to still use this Sonia Kashuk brush. I'm just going to rub a little bit off in my hand and just go on the sides with that. Now these are very pigmented. Just like that. Blend it out a little bit. I like a really contoured eye look. Alright, and now I think what I'm going to do is sort of go back into that coppery color, the one that I put on the eyelid, this one here. And just, I'm not going to even put anything on the brush yet. I'm just going to see if I can blend this out a little bit on the lid. So I didn't put any more product, just using the same brush. Just to sort of, yeah, that worked out better. Okay, and for the highlighting color, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Almay palette. It's a trio. I'm going to use this top one here. I am working to do a Pan That palette, a couple products that I want to use up by the end of the year. And this is going to be one that's going to be in there. I've had it forever. And so I really just want to use some stuff that's in my collection that I just need to get rid of it. And it's not necessarily because I don't like it, it's just because I just don't use them anymore because you get new stuff, etc. You know how that goes. So that's that. We'll come back to shadows in a minute. For my eyes, there are some liners I want to use up, but I think for this video I'm going to go ahead and use, I'm trying to learn to use this L'Oreal, I think it's called Silkinson liners. I'm still trying to learn how to use this because of my crepey eyes. It doesn't have that nice smooth line. It's sort of you could see where my crepiness is, but I'm still trying to learn it. And I don't tug on my eyes, so that makes it harder. But we'll see. We'll see what happens today. I tried to stay very close to my lash line. Very close. You see how that breaks up a little bit? And that's where I want the smoothness. And this is very pigmented, and as soon as you deposit the liner, it sets, you know, it sets right away. So there's, like, if you want to smudge it out a little bit, there's not a lot of time for that, at least for me. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna blend out my shadow a little bit. I noticed that it's just a little too strong. I'm just gonna blend it out just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I think that's good. Let's do some brows. And I've been using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is in Ash Brown, I believe it's called. Brush them a little bit. And I trace and then I fill in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set them with this Maybelline Great Lash, just that clear gel. Well, I don't know if it's a gel, but liquid. And shoosh, mine is nasty. You know what? I was looking at the highlighting color, and I love it. Now I know why in that particular trio. Here, let me show you again. In this particular trio, that one is panned. Or, you know, that one has hit pan. Because I now I know, I just love it. I just love this highlight color. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to curl my lashes off camera. Okay, and for mascara, I'm going to use this Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant. I think that's what it's called. And it has a Christmas tree wand like that. I love this mascara. When I first got it, I think it was, what is it, 2 years ago? Or, I don't think it was last year, but the following year they gave it as your birthday gift, a little deluxe sample of it, and wow, from the moment I used it, it did wonders for my lashes. And being a non-waterproof formula, it really kept my lashes up all day long. And then when I got this one, it wasn't doing that. It was just, it was lifting my lashes, but it wasn't giving me that great lift that it did before. And I was really disappointed in it. I didn't want to take it back, but I thought, you know what, the formula seemed a little bit more wet than what I remembered it, so I thought, well, just give it time. And about the third day, it started to change. It started to get better, and now it's okay. Now it's good. And the more I use it, the better it's getting, so. Okay, so that's one coat, and I'm going to go ahead and put the other coat off camera just to save on some time. There we go. It's about 3 coats is what I ended up putting. Okay, to finish up, oh, hold on, I don't want to finish up the eyes yet. I like to put my under eye concealer first. This is the L'Oreal Visible Blur Concealer, and this is in medium. I think this concealer, this particular bottle, I have a new one. This is just about done, and it's like drying up. It's not gliding. So I think I'll finish it, but I don't know, because it's not as wet. It's drying up. I really love it though. It's a really good concealer. Okay, now what I'm going to do is finish up the eyes by putting with this. This is a Coastal Scents round contour brush, or let's see, round contour, yeah. It's just like that. And I'm going to use that brown from Sally Girl. This one here. And I'm going to put that on the bottom. There we go. Just kind of flick it out like that. Okay, with the same brush, I'm going to take now that the copper color that I used on my lids. With the same brush, I'm just going to clean it off. And I'm going to put that more in the center. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to use this brown liner from Rimmel Exaggerate. It's Rich Brown, 212 Rich Brown. That's from Rimmel. I'm going to put this in my waterline. All right, next up is going to be some contouring. I'm going to use this from the Balm Bahama Mama. I've been using this now for a long time, and I have hit pan on it. I think this is going to go in my project pan, so I'm just going to put a little bit here. I'm using the e.l.f. contour brush. And a little here. Okay, and for blush, I'm going to use this e.l.f. I'll put it here. This is another one I believe I'm going to put in my pan, because look at that. It's just there. It's almost there. So I'm going to put that on in my project pan. It's a really nice color. And then I'm going to try to use this NARS, it's an illuminator. I don't know if this necessarily goes into your foundation, but I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit on here. Ooh, on my cheekbones. And just, oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Ooh. Ooh, little goes a long way. Blend that out. Blend it. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's really pretty. Really pretty. Let me get that same brush for my blush, and I'll just sort of, there we go. That's really nice. I'm going to do for lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and use this Makeup Geek lipstick, and I believe this is called Darling, and it looks like this. This was gifted to me. I really do enjoy this lipstick, and I'm going to put a lip gloss over that, and I'll show you here in a minute. Okay, and then on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and put this, what is it, Buxom, and I don't know the color of it, but I'll put it down here. but it's this one here. Alright guys, so let me go ahead and take my hair down and I'll be right back. So that is it. That is my look for today, my get ready with me for today. I really do enjoy this foundation. I really do. The color is really spot on for me. Again, I'm 340 Bisque Neutral. This is for medium to medium dark skin tones. This does have SPF of 15, and I did buy this at Sephora for $47, but I did have a 10% coupon when they were giving them out for the Beauty Insider, and I took advantage of it and I bought it then. They do have 35 shades to pick from, which is good, and they say that this one is 24-hour and that you don't have to touch it up. So far, wearing it now for several, probably about a week and a half now, no, I don't have to touch it up. I don't have to blot, but I don't have oily skin. I have dry skin. And that's another thing. This does not cling to my dry patches, which I have a lot right here. It does not cling to my dry patches, which I really do enjoy that. And it does not magnify my pitted scarring. It really doesn't. It actually minimizes them for the most part. It really does. Nothing's gonna make them like, you know, not be noticeable, but this really does do minimize the appearance of them, so that's why I really do enjoy that. I did take down some notes, a couple notes. It is oil free, fragrance free, transfer free. I don't know about that. Transfer free. And again, mine is medium to, oh, it's a medium to full coverage foundation, but this shade is for medium to medium dark skin tones, okay? But it is a medium to full coverage foundation. It is a velvety matte finish. So that's why I like it too, because it, like the Becca foundation, I had a sample of that, and that one is really matte. It does have a beautiful finish, but for me, because of my dry patches here, it really clung to them, and you could just see my dry patches. But it really is a pretty foundation, but for me it just didn't work out. But I like that this is a velvety finish, and I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that they're not clinging to my, it's not clinging to my dry patches. So anyways, that is it. That is my get ready with me video featuring the Lancome, I'm going to try and pronounce it, but I know I'm going to chop it up. Tintidle? I don't know. I should have asked the lady at Sephora, how do you pronounce this? Anyways, that is it. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye.